Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 bringing you another Company for Real Street Play brought to you by, I think it's Santiago? I'm just going to call him Z before I butcher his name, going to be very honest. Or she. I don't know really which. I actually have a decent female demographic for my YouTube show, or my YouTube content, which is I think around 10%, which is I think a lot more than which I think there really would be, which is 0%. But, you know, that I'm just glad I at least get a few. I'm just going off topic now. This is great, Greyshot17, and thank you for watching. Company for Real is 2 replays, episode something or another. I think this is 212. In any case, it's Santiago and Coves versus Moneyman and GYG. What the fuck? CSGORage.com. Wonderful. I really hope that's a fake site. I really hope. Anyway, 2v2 on Pripyat Sector, aka one of the worst looking maps in COH2. Like, seriously, who thought this was a good idea for the amount of shadows on this? I'm sorry, it doesn't look good. I don't mind. It doesn't affect playstyle. It's just the artistic view of this. There we go. That makes it look a lot better. But Jesus Christ, this map can look ugly. No offense to whoever created it, but oh my god. That's some really dark shadows. Anyway, so this is a 2v2 on one of the newer maps. And hopefully, I really hope this is going to be a good game. We shall see. Alright, so we have a Vermont player, OKW, versus an American, who went the Pershing Doctrine, and guard motor coordination tactics by the Soviet player, Coves. Let's see what they do. So we have GYG focusing on assault troops, again, by his mechanized assault group. Pretty much holding this point with assault grunts holding this bridge. I like this idea because, again, they get close to this cover. The guys specialized for the assault troops will just own them. And now they're suppressed. They're going to rush up and try to mow him down. Now, they retreated before that happens, but that was a good play by this player. Very cool. Anyway, so this map, again, they're trying to grab the 2 stars. Yeah, that's right. There's only 2 stars on this map. Oh, boy. And 2 munitions with the 2 fuel on the outskirts. They really don't have to worry about fuel on this map, or it's really munitions and the stars that are really key. But I'm assuming because there's only 2 points, it's very easy for the enemy to just tie this game. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway. Assault Gren's coming out of the corner, just flanking. We also have a sniper coming up. Very interesting he picked a sniper versus a Soviet player because they have so many men. The sniper actually is less effective. But it does have the explosive rounds, which suppresses pretty much everyone in the squad, which is really, really cool. Anyway, we also have, well, Moneyman pushing up with a bunch of Volk squads. So good frontline infantry. Let's see. Santiago, not doing terrible. He's barely holding. Okay, probably shouldn't build this as they're getting closer because they could use that heavy cover against you. That's just, yeah. Mortar was coming up and then realized, oh snap, better pull back. The sniper going back and forth. So these guys seem like a team. Let's double check rank. Decent rank. And okay rank. So we'll advantage Axis players. So, what should I probably go over in this? Oh, yeah. So, holy mackerel. Thank you guys for saying in COH2 replays. And holy mackerel, it's been a little hard to go through them. More than a few games, I've had literally people just say, this is a great game, and I believe them. They play well. But the enemy team, like, just no one, like, the guy just AFKs. And I'm just like, this is not good content when no one's doing anything. So, yeah, that's, so, I'm just going through, like, okay, this one seems pretty good, and so far it is. But we shall see. If it never comes out, then you know, again, kind of shows. But anyway, let's see, we have the guard troops coming around. Nice idea, again, try to pin those these guys, because, if you don't know, these guys have no AT capabilities. They are only good close range against infantry, not armor, not anything else. So the penal car with a flamethrower inside can chase these guys down and push them into a wall. And while these guys could inflict some damage versus the armored car, the flamethrower is just going to burn them alive, so they have to fall back. Also, with the MG here, the MG, unfortunately, does not have armor-piercing rounds, so it can't hurt the scout car. So the scout car can just easily go around before, you know, it really focuses on that anyway, and just the flamethrower will destroy this. Now, if you had a normal Grenadier squad that could hold out, But as you can see, Mustard's army is back at base. So he's going to have to fall back. And as you can see, that poor MG is running for his life, but he's being burned alive. And will he lose the MG? Yes, he will. But before the scout car guy could, you know, get it, not only does the sniper take out one guy in the car, which I find incredible, but the Grenadier does a Panzerfaust on him and pushes him back. Let's see, over here, we have the American player actually counterattacking with a lot of good infantry. Was that a mine? Oh, yep. I think that was a mine. That was a mortar coming in. We have a lieutenant. So, we utility car, the half track. I've seen that a lot more lately. Very, very nice. Sniper picking off the infantry. So, that's cool. Helps pick off the men in the squad and help them suppress a little bit faster. Sniper just picking them out. At this point, with a sniper literally focused fire, this is what I mean by the shadows. This just looks ugly. With the sniper picking them off, it very, very quickly will let squad disappear. So you may want to fall back immediately. Let's see up north. How's the American player doing? So let's see right now. He's putting down some fortifications. We have a half track coming in to block his infantry. Will that work against, what was it, Moneyman? So far, yeah, I would say so. Let's see. Moneyman has the mechanized, pretty much, option, and he has a light tank. Unfortunately, with the lieutenant, he doesn't have that many, like, straight-up AT abilities, but he does have, like, the half-track, which has some AT capabilities if you keep range. You do have the utility car, which can plant mines and have a bazooka team inside. And you have a 50 cal machine gun, so. Wow, okay. At least we know why he's putting on minesweepers. Holy mackerel. Santiago just laid a whole minefield ahead of him. So that way the... Oh, wow. That's actually kind of cool. Moneyman took a lot of losses just trying to capture the points. Not even fighting the army. So now he's going to have to fall back. And, yeah, the American player can just simply not only retake the points very quickly, but actually continue to push onto pretty much the Axis held territory. That's what you kind of need to do. You have to weather the assault and then press if possible. If you can't press, that's fine. But kind of like what I do in my Hearts of Iron series, when the enemy attacks me and they deplete their resources, I don't just sit around and wait for them to attack again, because they get more troops. I press and try to gain a little bit of territory. Fortunately, that Luke's is coming around. That Luke's is going to be like, hello, half-track. I have rounds that can penetrate you and annihilate you. Unfortunately, the American player doesn't have a lot of AT, so, yeah, there goes the half-track. Luke's just going to keep annihilating that infantry. So it's going to keep that assault from moving up, which was a good timing because the American player probably would have taken some key territories if, you know. Oh, boy. If something didn't happen. That said, holy mackerel has this guy in all of his mines come in handy, because that just stopped the Lukes from pretty much wrecking his ambulance and all the rest of his infantry. Well, let's see. Up north, unfortunately, Cove's having some more issues. Though... if there's a saving grace, it seems like the fact that he's opened up more has actually kind of led to a detriment to GYG and allowed the Soviet troops to really just come around and pretty much flank a lot of these German troops. Is he gonna die? No, that penal troop might live. Oh, it's so close. Holy mackerel, that was very close. Anyway, looks like GYG is just going to take over the northern region very easily. Oh boy, that's bad news. That's... oh, okay, I wouldn't say bad news, but that's definitely not a good thing for that to happen. Because, again, that's a lot of resources you really don't want to go to the enemy. Especially when a time where the enemy could very easily use that to rush up and get some very, very good armor. Let's see, right now we have, yep, they're already at Tech Phase 2. And they have the building for it, so I expect a Panzer IV out probably the next, like, 2 minutes. And then Moneyman has just mechanized, but I'm assuming he's going to put down another truck very soon and just keep pressing. American guy, a.k.a. Santiago, is continuing to press, but unfortunately his Lukes is just destroying that infantry. And, yeah, they have bazookas now, which is good. so that will push back the Lukes. But they still have normal infantry they have to watch out for. Up north, we have a T-70. That could help. T-70 fighting a Luke, so that could definitely help. You know. Or you could just sit around fighting Pioneers. That's fine. Wait, is that wall even... I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, it was. I was like, does that even make sense for them to shoot over that wall if the wall... Because it looked like the wall was too big for them. They're just like putting the guns up top and just firing, just spraying. Alright, pushing up. They have a bar though, so that should help against the infantry, but the problem is a lot of these Volk squads have just no health. So they really can't stand up much of a fight. Okay, they're falling back now. Yeah, placing mines as the enemy can still see you. Probably not the smartest idea, because now they know, okay, if I'm paying attention, I know there's a mine there, so let's not go around that area. But that's just me. Anytime I see a mine, I'm like, I take note, like, okay, let's make sure we don't go in that area, so I can take that later. One positive note I will say about the Axis is right now they have both points. Right now the Allies need to really turn this game around to kind of win. Half track's out. Kind of decent location, I would say. It's guarding at least that. It's guarding the fuel, so that's pretty good. Not too far up. So it's not a terrible location at all. Luke's once again coming back to dominate the infantry. Let's see, almost getting close to rank 2. If you get if you get a ranked up Luke's, that thing can be a beast and a real hard time for you. But it's not as if Santiago has no countermeasures. He does. He has the mines. He has the... Wow, alright, you're just going to retreat? Oh, he has the major here. I'm like, why are you retreating? Oh, nope, he forgot to set it down. So they're going to run all the way back to base. And the Luke's is just going to keep firing, knocks out... Try to kill the mortar squad, but it looks like the mortar squad was able to recapture and retreat. I think he was trying to do that. He was trying to click the mortar and retreat, but I think he just retreated. Why are you advancing? You know he has mines. Stop it. If you had a bazooka team, he would annihilate you right now. Anyway, big battle going up north. That T-70 got hit by Panzerfaust maybe or something. Yeah, I'm assuming a Panzerfaust. And the Panzer IV going in for the kill. Fortunately, overwhelming Cove's forces and, yeah, pushing them back pretty bad. And pretty far. Oof, not looking well. Well, you have an Su-76 moving up, but you need infantry support with it to really, you know, make sure it doesn't get overwhelmed. And, yeah. If, who is it? If GYG's infantry can move up. Oh, no, he's being hit by mines. So, I'll give Coves this. He's at least placing all mines versus holding him back, which is weird how this guy doesn't, again, waste 30 munitions. Just 30. Just to get a minesweeper. Like, I'm sorry. I know, like, it's a lot for a unit to have that, but that would really help you out so your units don't keep dying from mines. Anyway, big battle going on down south. The, what was it? Moneyman's Lukes and Volk squads are pressing upon the American player, getting dangerously close to where he spawned, or I guess reinforces from. So if that keeps happening, the Allies could lose a very strategic point. And also, if they take out, you know, a munitions cache, that's also very important. Luckily, that Su-76 can snipe that Luke, so Luke has to pull back. Both squads are pushing up, but we have the Soviet troops moving up. At least what's, you know, the little bits of them. He's going to need to fall back with an MG, so that'll stop the infantry from coming around, if they come around. No real... Oh, we do have a Kenworth too. So that'll push back the Su-76. The big issue right now is actually the infantry. Now, does he have... No, he doesn't. He doesn't have smoke grenades. He doesn't have the grenade ability unlocked, so we can't deploy smoke. So this MG could... I was going to say, could suppress them, but because it's so weak and he just retreated, it's just like, no, I'm not going to fight this. Panzer IV coming in from behind, knocked out the Su-76, but the problem is they just lost their Panzer IV. The good news about the Axis, right now they have more fuel. Wow, and more munitions. So, yeah, the Allies really need to start turning the I guess turning things around. But they have a bigger army, so right now I expect the Allies to actually slowly turn this tide because again they have a bigger force, and with that bigger force, they can take more land and engage more locations. But if they keep fighting at a choke point, then with less men, the Axis could successfully hold them back. And right now, even with a very tiny army, I mean, GYG really doesn't have all that much, he's pushing pretty deep in the Allied territory. And now he's going to have to run all the way back to base, and, I guess so does Coves, which should delay him from taking over the north. If that happens, maybe he can get back in time so he can reinforce. But anyway, it looks like Zihantiago. Okay, I'm just really going to call him Z. Is counterattacking, taking back a lot of key points. With both star points now taken, again, it's about even, I would say. Roughly. Almost. The Axis still have a small advantage. But if the Allies put down a few more fuel caps, like right over here, and munitions caches, they should be fine. All caught up. Now let's see right now. So we have a Luke's. Do you have anything else? I mean, I'm assuming that you have 152. I'm assuming you're going to go for a Panther. Maybe a Panzer IV, but I doubt it. Again, Panther IV is about 150. In this situation, a Panther would be better because, again, you need something to really counteract really a medium to heavy armor on the Allied side. And by I know they don't have heavy armor typically, but since you're versing a Soviet player, yeah, there's a possibility you could be versing an IS-2 or ISU-152. On this map, they're actually both really good. Or even a KV-8. So you need something to really crack it, or just annihilate them with, annihilate their medium armor. The problem is right now this American player is being very strategic. I like how he's like micromanaging really well. Look at all these defenses, everything's going on, lots of units covering each other, lots of cover now and about, defensive lines. He's making sure that every time he advances, he makes it very difficult for the Axis player to push into him, which is very, very cool. Even with like mines, which is really unorthodox for an American player, he's doing a really, really nice job just saying it about and making sure every time the Axis player launches assault, and at any of those points, he takes serious losses, very time consuming, and then has to pull back. So very great use of delaying tactics. Also, mortar carriage, very cool because now, again, you can see how this arc fire is. He can just keep firing upon that and just keep that thing behind the building and just fire upon these enemy units and just cause some losses. And even though he's not necessarily engaging the enemy with his normal troops, that little bit of pressure could be enough to just make a unit fall back. Unfortunately, they're all in heavy cover, and why are you charging? I don't know. Yeah, because, again, a simple Panzerfaust will knock it out of commission. Oh, that was a really nice hit, though, with the mortar carriage. Again, you rank that thing up, it can be very deadly. And it can one-shot stuff, so watch out for that. Yeah, GYG really needs to start getting an army, and I swear, if he... okay, at this rate, he's probably going to save up for a Tiger. Like, he doesn't have rank 3, so we know he's not going for a Panther. He lost his Panzer IV earlier, so I doubt he's going to go for that. He's gonna go for a Tiger. Now, will that Tiger help him? I don't know. I can't say. But I can say the Lukes can fight this mortar carriage. It's not that the mortar carriage doesn't have the armor to really protect itself against all of those shots. It's just the fact that it doesn't have a gun to really hurt the Lukes. So Lukes can pretty much engage it. Now, why isn't he charging it? Maybe the Lukes thinks that he doesn't want to charge and because of all the mines. I don't know. We have the Major right here. It's wow, rank 2. Very cool. So again, for rank 2, you get some more abilities like fake rapid barrage, which is cool. Like you drop it down, looks like there's an assault about to happen. You're like, oh shoot, fall back, and nothing comes down. It just messes with the mind of the COH2 player because anytime you see red smoke, you immediately pull back because you're like, okay, there's something coming in. And some things are immediate, some things like there's a delay, so you're always just like, okay, pull back because most likely there's something coming in. All right, exactly what I thought. He's getting a Panther. I'm actually, maybe he should have. Well, no, he should have got Panther because I'm thinking about King Tiger, but I'm thinking about it now. That truck for a medical is 25 fuel, and then he has to wait. Again, a Panther is about 200, so then he probably has to wait another couple minutes before he got a King. And I don't think he could, again, just be reasonable, I don't think he could keep a fight going against a Sherman also down south. That would be very difficult to manage as well. So Panther will at least help, keep that fight a little bit more even. But it looks like actually Z's pushing up north, trying to break GYG, who's using a very small army very well to keep pressing the Soviet players. So I'll give him that. He has a lot of tenacity, but eventually tenacity will just, succumb to overwhelming firepower and men. Panther coming in. Probably has to watch out. Oh, yeah. We have guard troops out. So if he gets stunned and then the penal troops are like, hey, let's throw a bunch of satchel charges underneath the Panther, that can be pretty bad. Also, well, okay, nice mine, just in case they, charge. Are you gonna hit this? Knock out the ambulance so he can't retreat. Very cool. So his entire army's over here. This is the only way he can escape. He could come up here, but I doubt he's gonna run his tanks and stuff up here. So now if his Sherman comes around, he's kind of like in a choke point right now. And all the Sherman's moving around. Is that mine gonna go off? Did he place the mine? Is there a mine there? There's a T-30-45 coming around. Oh, where is that the mine? There's the mine. And now that again, these incapacitated, he moves over and he's like, all right, let's kill the mortar carriage now. I disabled the Sherman, thinking we're gonna have a fight over here. Let's knock out this thing. Oh, well, Sudan, really good heavy infantry, can hold back at least a few of these, or just retreat. You know what? I keep saying he retreats. At least he's able to keep his units alive. That's a big problem with people. Oh, shoot. Mortar, again, with that ability unlocked, with the marked target, that, again, very easy and susceptible now to lighter fire to penetrate. And, yeah, there goes the T-38. That T-30-45 just insta-kills it. So while he should have probably retreated, as much as I want him to keep fighting, be like, oh, yeah, he can survive, he can win. No. I mean, to be fair, he probably should have had the Lukes in. The Lukes would have probably helped kill a lot of the infantry and probably would have pulled him back. But that was a nice win for the Allies. It was a nice tactical plan by the Axis, but yeah, you just lost the Panther. That's not good. But that being said, I'm assuming GYG is about to get a Tiger. So we'll see. I also find it funny that the marked target plane's still about, even though the vehicle's dead. So. Luke's coming in, just pushing back that infantry. Now vet 3, so not half bad. Half. Oh shoot! Ran into the Sherman though. And one more shot and it's dead. Hold fire. Oh no, I'm sorry, not hold fire. Cautious movement so it goes invisible. Or not invisible, but just camouflage it itself. Makes it hard to see. Wow. Jesus. GYG just pressing hard against that guy, and oh, don't risk your 3. Don't get rid of a 3-star guy with MG40. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, I thought he was gonna pick it up. No, he's going after the mortar. Wow. T-30-45 though rolling up. Unfortunately, he has one AT gun to hold him back. You better have some mines, because otherwise, oof, things are not going to go well. If he can rush up the Tiger, maybe, but again, we still have marked target, which will make the Tiger a lot easier to kill. Oh, that poor Grenadier squad. Oh, dude, what? No. No. Don't okay, he's reinforcing something. Yeah, don't reinforce this stuff. Grab the Tiger. You need the Tiger right now. Anyway, let's see. We have Z here with a decent army. Actually, 2 Shermans, too. So he has a nice armored force ready to go. If they can use it correctly, they could easily hold back the Tiger. Right now, resource-wise, the Allies have kind of turned the tide by capturing, again, the mid in pretty much entirety. So that knocks out both stars and both munitions, which is why, again, that change. And again, that change is also helping, fuel all the American players getting bars, bazookas, and everything else they need. So. Oh boy. Almost Sudan cannot hold. Double Vercan Warfare, so at least he's ready for armor. So again, you can't say he has nothing, so at least he's planning. But again, he has to deal with this blob right now. And I think a Stuka would work really well. I don't think he's going to get it just in case of a big push. Like the one up north. which looks like is overwhelming the... Oh, shoot. Maybe not. I would say is overwhelming the Tiger until the Tiger kills the Sherman and forces the T... Oh, my God. Is the T-30-45 going to die? Oh, it may die. Pack round isn't able to fire another shot. Tiger should not probably press, because, again, I'm worried about mines. Probably should heal. Send up infantry to capture those points, or just retreat. That's fine. Like I said, I don't know why you're pressing. Okay, I guess you're just trying to kill that. Push back the mortar in the meantime, whatever. But if he had, you know, that tank tried to circle you again, you could have some issues, especially with the marked target active. There is a... What is that? Is that a demo? No, it's a... Okay, there's a weapon there. I'm like, is there a demo? That's a really nice demo. But no, it's just a weapon. Just a loot drop that, you know, another player could pick up. Luke's trying his best to... Oh, wow, no. He's trying to lure the Sherman in for the Verkenwerfer to take it out. That's pretty cool. Doing a decent amount of damage. Not bad. Yeah, if you keep that thing camouflage, just move it to Luke slowly, you can still do more damage to that. That's pretty funny. Oh, actually, move up both. You can move up one here, move the MG, have the Lukes fight this, have the one come over here, and yeah, you can own that Sherman. Tire tanking healed, lots of pioneers. Let's see, Cove's playing counterattack, lots of good infantry. 2 T-30-45s. He's ready to go and verse that tank. Again, if he uses these correctly, he could just overwhelm the Tiger with marked target and just take it out. We'll see if that happens, but again, that's what I think is going to happen. Wow, Luke's still alive. 17 kills. Again, 27 minutes in game, and this guy still says Luke's alive. Again, a light tank. Oh, wow. Nice for Verkenwerfer. Getting very close to killing the Sherman. One more shot, and it's dead. I don't think he can see it, though. Nope. He doesn't see it. Escapes. Mortar close to dying. Luke's could kill it. Verkenwerfer coming in, though. Again, could easily push back the mortar carriage. Yep, there it goes. Now 2 stars, so we can see here again. Rate of fire increase. Knocked out the gun on there, so that throws him out of commission. Yeah, this is where Stuka would be great. The Money Man, what do you have? So you have... Oh, god damn it. Luftwaffe Ground Forces. Haven't seen you in a while. Hello there. And, yeah, I think this was a bad idea. I don't know why you would go to this doctrine. Maybe Fallschirmjägers to come from behind, but this building is so close to dying. You could maybe deploy and try to kill some troops when they're really weak. But other than that, this ability sucks. Valiant Assault's decent. Okay, it's not decent. It's pretty good. Great. You build flak emplacements. They're not great. And, yeah. I think you're going to try to build a... Yeah, you have a headquarters building here, which is why your health has been increasing. You're saving up for a king. You're saving up for a king. And right now, actually, that's not a bad strategy. He has a lot of infantry. King's very good at killing infantry. We'll see how well that goes. Mark target active on that Tiger. Tiger needs to pull the fuck back. Has no support whatsoever. Oh, he has some AT rifles, so that could actually hurt these guys. The Tiger could lure them in, try to use his front armor to deflect some shots while doing a lot of damage. Oh, Tiger needs to pull the fuck back. Lighter. Oh my god, You better have placed some mines. Like one mine right here, and you probably kill both tanks. Come on. Okay, one tank. And no mine. Wow, again, choke points. Always place mines. And while it was a close fight, the T-30-45s were able to escape and live to fight another day while your Tiger is out of commission. Though it seems like you could probably build another one very soon. But that being said, that could have gone to, you know, more resources that would have helped you out instead of you having to save up for another tank. Again, mark target is great when you know the enemy is going to like spam heavy tanks and you need a way to kind of make it more of an even fight. Also, really, okay, Z, you've done a pretty good job so well, and I would say this, it's kind of been a real even fight around here. Double mortar carriage, interesting choice, I guess, hold back the infantry. Money Man, wow, okay, definitely takes the infantry losses, so that seems to be working. But A, Luke's is still 4 stars and alive, also 4 stars. B, they have a King Tiger. And C, you could have gotten yourself a Pershing, like, just saying. The Pershing is a pretty good tank. It's, again, go toe-toe with, like, a Panther. Really good against infantry as well. But, yeah, I think that you should have probably got that instead of another mortar carriage, because that would have helped you really combat a lot of the infantry and armor that the Moneyman could have thrown at you. But now, you have really not a ton of AT components, and a King Tiger coming at your door, coming to your doorstep. So I hope you put some deadbolts in action, because it's going to break it down pretty quickly. But we shall see. Luke's picking them off. They're like, oh, we'll just push up north. Nothing there. King Tiger's like, sup. And has even the MG42 up top. So it's like, hello. What's up? Yeah, and like I said, does a lot of damage versus normal troops. And then we have almost Odonton with upgraded MG42. So it's really going to do a lot of damage. I mean, they can survive a couple shots from the mortar carriages. And with the tanks moving up as well, Verkenwerfer's moving up for cover the tank. So just in case those T-30-45s come in, the Verkenwerfers can easily annihilate them. Again, also rank 2, so they fire a lot quicker. Big push going on. King Tiger probably going to try to kill that Sherman. Again, the big issue is the flank. And again, I hope he plays some mines here. Because I think Moneyman, yeah, Moneyman has enough munitions. He probably should do that. Wow, okay, mortar carriage is opening fire, but doesn't seem to be doing all that much. King Tiger's like, what's up? Okay, this would be a great time to deploy like a Fallschirmjäger squad just to annoy him. So he's kind of focusing all here, and then just out of nowhere, just this Fallschirmjäger squad just mows down all of his men. Mortar carriage and the Sherman unable to penetrate them, just deploying smoke. I guess get the infantry closer. Verkenwerfer, though, can see the Sherman still and knocks it out. And now there goes his only frontline tank, and yeah, he needs some help now. Retreating the Verkenwerfer, unless he lost the other one, unfortunately. But he's still keeping up the fight, doing a lot of damage versing this guy. And again, very close. If he could just get a Fallschirmjäger squad come out, he could own all these men. He could literally just mow them down. That's the only time I say, like, get a Verkenwerfer, a Fallschirmjäger squad. Not Verkenwerfer. You've been doing great with Verkenwerfers. Let's see. So Soviet player went got Katusha to help with the not blobs, but the support guns, stuff like that, MGs, everything pretty much that is just like holding back this area. That way the Soviet player can just stroll in. We can see here, unfortunately, the tenacity of GYG is just unfortunately falling apart. He does have a lot of pack guns now, so I'm assuming he's just trying to have something guard the Tiger, which is pretty good against all targets. So that should help push back the T-30-45s. We'll see how well that goes. Luke's still here. Again, pushing back the infantry, not bad. No cover, so again, Luke can just destroy them. Oh, that 3-star squad. Oh, that's a 3-star squad down the drain. But I see Moneyman making a comeback. But we see here the Allies still have a ton of a decent amount of resources, at least fuel-wise. And, okay, munitions-wise as well. But they also, again, another bonus, they have more men. So we'll see if that, holds up. But still, Verkenwerfer over here, we have a King Tiger. There's no way these two T-30-45s can really do a lot. And maybe if the... Hold on. Yeah, they have no armor to support them. And right now, well, he has enough fuel. He doesn't have nearly enough manpower. So he's not going to get a Pershing anytime soon. Also, it looks like Tiger planned ahead to try to, come around and hit these T-30-45s. But, unfortunately... Oh, boy. First off, why are you turning the guns? Just shoot this one. Oh, just keep firing. Another round. Oh my god. Will the barely alive T-30-45 kill the Tiger? Oh, flanking maneuver. Flanking. Oh, that sucks. Dude, you should have not moved it and it would have killed it. And now the Katusha's raining in on your guys while they try to figure out what the hell's going on. And one. Yep, there goes one. The other one going to escape? Yeah, he's going to escape. That sucks. If you would have kept those AT guns facing here and killing that tank, you would have been fine. But because you're like, oh, we have to quickly kill the other one that's barely alive, even though the Tiger would have handled it. Ugh. Did not go well. So now what's going on? So a lot of Soviet infantry pushing up, and unfortunately it looks like he could probably hold here with an MG, just kind of hold back the Soviets. Now down south, Z is actually facing some difficulty. Right now that king is A hard nut to crack, and right now that nut is actually cracking you. And he's being pretty smart. He's pulling back and just kind of wearing Z down. We can see here Z went from having a decent army, and now he's slowly losing that over time. He's being whittled down. Now, again, like I said, I feel like a Fallschirmjäger coming out of this building, or maybe another building, I guess. Like, is there another building? Or all the buildings on this map pretty much destroyed? I guess almost all the buildings on this map are pretty much gone. Okay. There's very few buildings alive on this map, which makes Fallschirmjägers even worse. Whatever. Oh, that was a good... Oh my god. Oh, that goes... I think there's some mobile Soldaten mixed in there. Oh, that's a lot of dead troops. That was a good demo. Again, again, it's like, okay, I have a lot of munitions. What can I use? Demo charges, just in case they blob and go for a point. Oh, look, I see a blob. They're at a point. Boom. Oh, that was some really good troops. That just hammered money, man. That was a decent loss. Oh, no. Oh, no. The Lukes is dead. The Lukes is dead. Probably from bazooka fire, I'm assuming. Ah, damn it. Now the T-30-45s are coming in, and they'd use marked target. The good news is he's blitzing, and he has the Verkenwerfer to guard him, and they're really quick. Also, Panzerfaust. Also, get in range of this freaking headquarters if possible, because this thing will tear T-34-85s apart. But it looks like they're doing a pretty good tactic. They're trying to flank him. Oh, shoot. Stu coming in, trying to save the King, realizing that the King is their last chance to win this game. Fortunately, he just grabbed the Verkenwerfer. The King pathfinding not helping at all, and yeah. Oh, nice job. He killed one T-34. If they can kill both T-34s, they have a chance. If they can't, they really don't have anything anymore. Nope. Yeah, they lost this game. The Axis lost this game. Okay, recap why. Unfortunately, just really good tactics with armor by the Allies. Also, again, mines. I can't stress how many times these mines around the map just screwed over the Axis. And I didn't see really a lot of mines. That probably would have helped kill a few more T-34s and Shermans making the retreat. They used it really good at first, but again, I didn't really see much afterwards. Also, Moneyman. I'm pointing it out, a Stuka would have been fantastic because you could use this recon plane, find this location, and just Stuka the hell out of it. And that would have bombed it. That's something I'm really surprised you didn't go. Yeah, because that really would have crushed his frontline capabilities, and you would have pushed up. LOL, my Faust bounced. Yeah, of course. They made the Faust ability a little bit, you know, more manageable, so that way it's not overpowered as hell. Because it used to be like always Faust, always, you know, damage engine. Now it's like, well, okay, now it can bounce and now it can miss. Same thing with AT grenades. They toned down the heat-seeking capabilities of it. But yeah, well, just army-wise, they combined, they just don't have enough men or resources to really combat. Now, if the Allies made stupid decisions, then yes, they might have a shot. But I haven't seen a bad play by the Allies this entire game. So I'm just going to start fast-forwarding through this. Essentially, it's just going to be them on defensive, trying to scrounge for points, just holding what they have until, okay, at least this guy's scavenging. That's something positive. He's going through the wrecks and trying to get some fuel to get a new army. But yeah, Stuka would have been very helpful to combat the Allies.
Well, that's knocked off. Standing by.
We have a scout car. That's really going to help you, dude. A scout car. I really don't know why you got a scout car. I really don't. Are you trying to run around and kill the Katusha? Because I hate to break it to you, T-34-85's got their back. Trying to shoot down recon planes. They really haven't deployed any at all. Also, Pershing's not on the field, so Z has a heavy tank, which should be the final thing they need to crack the Axis. The Yag Panther's good for very defensive means. It's actually not a bad strategy to get this. But, and also, while he hides behind the headquarters can make sure the infantry don't push up too much. But again, all they have to do is bring up pack guns, and that could pretty much own them. Once again, I'll give GYG credit. He's still pressing, even though the Soviet player has way more men than he does or hopes to have. Yeah, things are just not looking all that great. A lot of just random mortars. All right. Oh wow. Okay, so I take it back. So they're looks like they're trying to combine their armies into one massive one. Holy mackerel! That was a lot of explosions, a lot of mines. Again, great mine placement by the American player. Usually I say about Soviet. Mortar carriages coming on the flank. All right. Jagdpanzer and Verkenwerfer should probably. Oh yeah, they're trying to hit those things. They knocked him out, but we still have a Pershing and T-34-85s moving up. Yeah, that's not going to be good. Looks like the more carriages plus all the remaining mortars and just infantry push back to the Axis. And okay, now we have pack guns. That could easily hold. Again, we have enough of those, and yeah, that Pershing will crack. Yeah. We'll see what happens. What's going on? Is there... Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, where are they fighting? Just down south. Looks like they're trying to flank. Not a bad idea to try to flank around this side. You could... Again, I'm really surprised he never came this way. He really would have found something very vital. Instead, he always came through this sector. Which is like, oh, you know there's the thing down here, right? Pack guns holding back the Pershing, but the Pershing can get a nice shot on these pack guns and kill it. So let's be very, very cautious about how he moves up. Huh. Thompson's, meet MG. MG, meet your fate. Oh boy. Again, you still have these... The problem is right now the Allies have this point here. So it's like, if the Axis push up, then they're open to a flank. And they just can't be open to a flank right now. They just can't. Oh my god. I feel bad for the Axis at this point. Because again, it's just like they're being utterly annihilated. They're just rushing into their death. All the mines. Holy mackerel. This American player is devious with the mines. The mortar carriages are here causing more damage. We have a Panther rolling up, but once again, here come the T-34-85s on the flank. And oh man, are they happy to see a new target. Jagdpanzer and AT gun trying to help, but there's just too many. Marked targets now active, making the Panther more susceptible. Although, nice front armor, so you can still deflect. Choke point, which is helping out. 2 T-30-45s down. This is what I'm talking about. Just... Oh my god. Doesn't take much. Just sustain fire, and you can kill the Allied armor. But, as I say this, we have... Oh, okay, they're all saying GG. Oh, nice. They're still being pressed out by the American forces, so yeah, they're about to lose a lot. They're hiding in the corner. They're about to lose their stars. Yeah, this game's done. But it was a good game. It was a very good game. I'm glad I did this game. It was a lot better than a few others I've done that have literally you're probably never gonna see. Oh wow, 250 munitions. We're deploying it on this point, guys. We're gonna take this point with the Fallschirmjägers. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic. Oh, they're just gonna get annihilated, aren't they? They're not even gonna be able to take the point, are they? I would say it was a nice attempt, but I knew exactly what was gonna happen. Oh boy. Oh well, it was a good game. Let's see, damage. Mighty Man most damage. Again, I mean, Yeah, I can easily see that. He did his King Tiger and stuff like that were really good. I really liked his Lukes. GYG not too far behind. He got most kills, and I could see that he was very aggressive and very good at making sure the Soviet player couldn't really use a lot of his mortars and other things. He was just also really good on flanks. Coves pretty good overall. I felt like with his 230-45s was pretty good with his infantry. He had really good infantry, but typically I would see them more on the retreat. Also great mines though. Cove's some great mines. Santiago, same thing. Awesome mines. And a lot of damage done. Again, think about the Panther that went down, the how many hits they down the King, the Lukes. Yeah, and also a lot of kills. Again, you and Moneyman went back and forth a lot. And I like this kind of game because even though we slowly saw Moneyman get pushed back, there was not a time where I'm like, okay, it's game. There's not, like, he can't come back. No, the entire game, it was back and forth very slightly, and neither side looked like they could like it was going to overtake the other until just Moneyman threw too much into a front, and then Coves came in, and it was just nothing you can do. And I liked how Moneyman and GYG knew that they couldn't really by themselves keep doing this up, and they had to combine, and when they combined, they had a big enough army that they were actually a threat to Z. But the problem was, A, they didn't flank. I feel like they could have easily flanked, knocked out a lot of his units, and B, the way they were attacking, Coves could easily come in for the flank, and the Pershing was there as well, so they were just being destroyed. But yeah, that's the game. I want to thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.